The rise of Kith Meng, the tycoon of Cambodia. In the vibrant streets of Phnom Penh, where motorbikes buzzed and the Mekong River whispered ancient tales, a young boy named Meng grew up watching his father run a small trading business. The country was fragile, shaken by wars, political unrest, and the aftermath of the Khmer Rouge. But Meng's father always said, "In the worst storms, the strongest trees are born." Meng watched and learned. He saw how every customer was treated with respect. He saw how rice, sugar, and simple goods could be turned into opportunity. But more than anything, he saw his father's dream of building something that could weather any storm. When Meng was still a teenager, tragedy struck. His family lost nearly everything during the turbulent years of the Khmer Rouge regime. Many relatives were lost, businesses were destroyed, but Meng was one of the lucky few who managed to escape Cambodia. He fled to Australia, alone, carrying only a few belongings and the burning memory of what his family had endured. Life in Australia was not easy. Meng worked during the day, as a dishwasher, a delivery boy, even a gas station attendant, and studied at night. His accent was thick, his pockets were empty, but his resolve was unbreakable. In Sydney, he enrolled in university, earning a degree in business. While other students dreamed of working for big Australian firms, Meng's mind remained tethered to Cambodia. He kept thinking of Phnom Penh streets, of the land that once belonged to his family, and of the potential waiting to be unlocked. One day, he told himself, "I will return. And I will build something great." In the early 1990s, Cambodia was opening again. The UN helped oversee elections, and foreign investors began eyeing the country with cautious optimism. For most, it was too risky. But for Meng, it was home. With modest savings and enormous ambition, he returned to Phnom Penh. The city was a shadow of its former self. Buildings stood empty, roads were broken, and the people were still healing from years of horror. But Meng saw opportunity where others saw ruin. He founded the Royal Group, starting small, with an import-export company, using the connections and lessons he had gathered abroad. Meng's first major success came when he secured a partnership in Cambodia's nascent telecommunications industry. The country had no proper phone system after decades of war. He saw the future. Not landlines, but mobile phones. He established Cellcard, one of Cambodia's first and leading mobile operators. The bet paid off handsomely. While others hesitated, Meng's company built the towers, laid the infrastructure, and connected millions of Cambodians who had never owned a telephone. From there, the empire grew. He ventured into banking, acquiring stakes in J Trust Royal Bank, bringing modern financial services to a growing middle class. He invested in television and media, launching channels that brought entertainment and news to households across the country. He moved into real estate, constructing skyscrapers, office buildings, and luxury hotels that transformed Phnom Penh's skyline. By the 2010s, Kith Meng was no longer just a successful businessman, he was the tycoon of Cambodia. Government officials, foreign investors, and global CEOs all knew his name. He became president of the Cambodian Chamber of Commerce, and an influential figure shaping the country's economic policy. But his journey was not without controversy. As with many tycoons operating in developing nations, Meng faced accusations from critics about monopolies, political connections, and the balance of power between business and government. Still, many ordinary Cambodians respected him for his boldness, for bringing modernity to Cambodia, creating jobs, and showing that a Khmer businessman could stand shoulder to shoulder with giants of the international business world. Perhaps Meng's boldest move came with the Lower Sesan 2 hydroelectric project. The project aimed to bring much-needed electricity to Cambodia, but it was also met with environmental and social concerns. Meng worked tirelessly to negotiate with international partners, Chinese investors, and the Cambodian government. For years, the dam project faced protests, delays, and heated debates. But in 2018, it was completed, generating hundreds of megawatts of electricity and making Cambodia less dependent on foreign energy. It was a symbol of his legacy: daring, ambitious, controversial, but undeniably transformative. Today, Kith Meng's royal group touches almost every corner of Cambodia's economy, from telecommunications and finance to real estate and energy. His personal wealth is estimated in the billions, making him Cambodia's richest man. But Meng often reflects on where it all began: a young boy in Phnom Penh watching his father's shop, surviving a nightmare of war, and returning home with nothing but a dream. "Cambodia gave me life twice," Meng once said in an interview. "First when I was born, and again when I returned." As the Cambodian economy continues to grow, his empire stands as both a symbol of personal resilience and the rise of a nation still healing from its past.